Welcome to our video demonstration. Our topic is corporate employee attrition. Attrition refers to the reduction of strength or effectiveness in an organization. The objective of our project is to retain talented employees through appraisal method by identifying their areas of interest for further progress. We are proposing a biannual solution method from which both the employee and the organization get the best result. What are the solution requirements for our project? IBM Cognos Analytics tool was used for our project. Here we can make our unstructured data into a structured data. The primary requirement for making use of Cognos is a data set. We were given our HR analytics data for the project from Kaggle. Kaggle is an open source software that allows users to find and publish dataset, explore and build models in web-based data science environment. So there are two ways we can use it. We could either load the dataset from our system directly, which we obtain from Kaggle. Or we could load it from the cloud database. For that, we should purchase IBM DB2 from from the catalog. DB2 is a family of database servers deployed by IBM. After purchasing it, we can load our dataset into a system, which will then be available in our cloud account. Now we get back to Cognos. We can access the data server connection to link our database from cloud. Click manage data server connection. Actually, we have created our database here. You could add data server here. This is our created database. Click on it. Navigate through the database, connections, database, then schemas, where we will be given to see the tables generated for confirmation. Then we create a data module we placed in the team content. The team content, prepare data. So you can see corporate employee final data. This is the prepared data module. Click on it. And for integration, the three dataset from the relationship column. So we can see that the integrated data, which forms a relationship between the three different dataset. Then we created a dashboard using this data module. I have stored the dashboard in the my content dashboard. Here we can see the employee attrition dashboard. So it is finally loaded. The first tab is named overview. There we have attrition by sales salary hike. We get a pattern. The people who have left organization are the one who haven't had much salary raises. Now we are moving to the second visualization, attrition by monthly income. So the attrition by monthly income group. It gives a grouping of employees who have said yes and no to attrition based on a certain salary range. Now I am moving to the third visualization in this tab, attrition by total working years group. Attrition is higher with people who haven't worked for many years. Now we are moving to the final visualization of this tab, attrition by number of companies worked. The more companies the employee have worked in, the more the attrition rate. Now we are moving to the second tab. The second tab is named performance analysis. So Cognos offers dynamic working environment. Thus, if you click on a particular employee ID, you can gather information related to the respective employee. This have been done for employee exclusively with attrition to be no. For example, employee ID 5. Their monthly income is 23k, performance rating is 3, and and their age is 32. Environmental satisfaction is 4, work-life balance is 3. His education field is a medical. So that's how a Cognos work in a dynamic way. Now we are moving to appraisal degree. The third tab is named appraisal degree. We have calculated a appraisal degree using, wait, maybe I will show the calculation here. We have calculated the appraisal degree using performance rating, job involvement, and work-life balance. That is, for the same employee, they have received. There is a calculation of the appraisal. That is, here we can also perform the dynamic. We can also utilize the factors of the dynamic Cognos. For the same employee who's we are taking the employee ID 5 once again here. For the same employee, they have received training 2 times last year, works in a research and development department, has worked with current manager for 1 year, and appraisal degree is 2. So you can see his appraisal degree is 2. Then we have, after that we created a report. So that's it for the dashboard. Now we are moving into the report. So again, my content, reports, attrition report. The report for attrition. Attrition employee. The first visualization in the report is attrition employee count. Attrition employee count gives a count of the employee who have left and remain at the organization. Then we have attrition. Then we have attrition number department wise. Another is attrition based on job level. We understand that attrition is most with the employee job level 1 and 2. So the last one is attrition respective to education field. Attrition based on education level. So medical and life science have more attrition rate. So the report is over. Now we are moving to the story. Attrition story. We are now story. For avoiding attrition, what strategies corporate organization needs to follow? What they have to know, for example, what is the current attrition status, as the employee satisfied with their work environment, how well the employees are performing, and how can I motivate an employee who is performing well. To answer the first question, what is the current attrition status? We can see that the attrition status of the male and based on gender, we can conclude that attrition among female is less than male. Now, to answer the second question, are my employees are environmentally satisfied in my organization? We can come to gain the insight that most employees are environmentally satisfied in my organization. Now, moving to the third and final scene. To answer the third question, how well the employees in my organization are performing. Most of the employees excel at their performance. Now, moving into the final question of the story. Employees appraisal. Employees can be, how can I motivate the employee in my organization? As we have proposed in a solution, we can give appraisal to the employee to motivate. Employees' performance can be motivated by giving proper incentives. Now, after creating a dashboard and story, then we embedded the dashboard and story into a web application. After creating a dashboard, let me move on to the dashboard. So yeah, here it is. Yeah, save it, then generate a link. So you can see the link option here. As you can see the embedded code here. Copy the embedded code we copied the embedded code of our dashboard there and place it on the bootstrap template. Now I show you my visual code. So here you can see I copied the embedded code from my dashboard and I placed it in the visual code in order to create a web application. Similarly, I copied my embedded code of my story and placed it in the visual code too. I will show you that. So yeah, here is the copied embedded code of my story. As you can see, I have pasted here. Now the final result of my web application is it is taking some time to load. So this is the final web application with our embedded dashboard and our story, as you can see there. So yeah, we have also mentioned our GitHub link also here. So yeah, that's how we created a web application by embedding the iframe source code in the Cognos Analytics. So thank you for this opportunity.